Paul George the other way, working on Cantor. Steps back, floats, up and in.
He's got to hit those.
Hesitates, sees bodies, loses the handle, comes back to get it. Grant, top side for three, nailed it. Jeremy swings a sidearm pass to Mo for three. That sails over the rim and off the shoulder of Cantor. Westbrook with a recovery up the center of the court, onto Adams running the floor. He got hacked.
Open, he was really good in that one. But game 3, remember, he got some early fouls that got him in trouble.
George slips his. Westbrook carves a path inside. Jump pass to Adams in close quarters. Works on a whirling. Westbrook shooting 36% from the field, 30% from three in the series. Damian, his head down, looking to scoop.
A lot in the regular season. We haven't seen a whole lot of it yet, though, in this playoffs.
Westbrook had a notion to the inline. Nice bounce pass.
Hits the rim and falls inside.
Thunder by 7. Collins waits. Westbrook fires and scores. Curry hands off to Damian Lillard. A three comes off strong, batted by Hood into the hands of Leonard. Spiked away. Off the screen. Westbrook into the lane. Got bumped. Lost the handle. It rolls free. Westbrook stays with.
We're going to continue to play our game and rise above.
Stay composed. Hood defends Paul George. Step back jumper for Rich. Evan Turner out on Paul George. Felton comes off the screen for a jumper. And everybody. We have 7.5 to play in the second. And the Blazers pull within 4. Grant fires. Yes. Always at 4. Westbrook high screen. Running outside to George. No look to Westbrook from 3. Yes. Thunder quickly on the attack. Schroeder knifes it. Going lefty all the way to lay it in. 29 for Lillard. Stepping outside, Schroeder on the screen. Wriggles to within 15 and knocks it down. After they look mangled. 52-50 count. Thunder lead at 2. Adams push shot up and in.
Score. They go to Paul George.
George step back. A 3 is in the air. It's good. Paul George beat.
That was at least 32 or 3. Cantor back on the floor as Adams scores. We saw hand in his face. George comes out of the pack. Up top for Adams. Kicks it. Ferguson for 3. Yes! Nice. Time. And into the hands of George. That was close. Westbrook for George. All the way in for the layup.
Now, Paul George have to play on both sides of the ball. Offense, be careful. Don't drive to pick up your 5th foul. Ooh, if you see Russell just take it right to the front of the...
It's most by any player in this year's playoffs. Coming out of the timeout, George can't answer. Offensive board, Grant sets up George for 3. City has a run to answer here on the road in the hostile environment of the Moda Center. As Schroeder hits the jumper. Westbrook trying to find some space to get in the lane. He kicks it. Jeremy Grant for 3. Yes! Nice. Big shot for George. Gets a man up in the air. No, it's Cantor. And it's poked away by Grant. Here is Schroeder. He'll pass it up. Westbrook will take it. And Westbrook will hit it. Coming to the end of the 3rd quarter. Thunder by a pair. Westbrook hangs and scores. And Oklahoma City with a basketball. So the Blazers went on a 14-2 run. They had a 9-point lead with 3.5 to go in the 3rd. And now Westbrook feeling. Here come the Thunder.
Great box out by Westbrook there on Collins. Would not let him, the big guy, get to the ball.
Schroeder left wide open. 3-pointer is up and in. Was some activity there. Back and forth they go, but no buckets. Schroeder pulls up. Schroeder hits for Lillard. Lillard now fires up a 3. And Westbrook clears it away. Up ahead, Grant running the floor. And Grant goes, and he scores. Count it. Jeremy Grant. A chance at
everybody's involved.
Westbrook gives it up. Schroeder. Shot fake. Schroeder for 3. And another. Lillard with 45. Westbrook trying to answer. And he does. Lillard goes by Grant. Lillard all the way. Swatted by Grant. Westbrook gives it to George. George will pull the mid-range, and he hits it at 12 assists. Here comes Damian Lillard on the take, spins it off the window, and a chance to send the Thunder home. Lillard, long-range 3, and it's good! At the buzzer! Damian